many lunches I've talked about how recruiters not necessarily get it wrong, but they don't measure some of the things that they could have an impact on. And going back to work we did many years ago when turning around the business, we looked at the utilization rates of our contractors and our temporary staff. We looked at the cost of acquisition. We looked at how many CVs we were having in, who was spoken to, who were bridged, and who we were losing. Because you get that diminishing returns when you put out an advert. And just the simplest way to explain that is if you pay for an advert, you put that out, you get 10 responses, you speak to the first 2, you put them across, you place 1. Next time you put an advert out, you're going to get 8 people who said, they didn't come back to me, right? I'm not interested in that. And so you've got diminishing returns actually on your spend. So understanding the impact of what you do in terms of measuring these things, and being involved in a SaaS business as I am, looking at the metrics that they've got, I can just see the comparisons in terms of what we do in recruitment. And they all do their decks where they look at their total addressable market, and that can kind of be an arbitrary number that's just so massive you just can't do the connection from where you are to where that is. But once you get down to the total obtainable, so if you were to get everything within your reach of space, if you had the right people, and then you look at the total serviceable, the maximum you could do right now, you can start to look at what your costs are to drag those people in. If I was going to do that many deals, how many candidates would I need? What's my average spend per client? You can also work out in better terms what that expansion could be in your client, and therefore what the lifetime value, not of your previous clients just was, or what you could be expected of a lifetime value if you're working at clients at that level. And sometimes I heard a stat 2 days ago, actually, that it costs 27 times more to win a new client. I don't know whether this is just an average across all businesses, than it is to retain a client. And if you've already got big clients, understanding those costs and drilling down and making sure you're more accurate and that journey is quicker and more efficient will allow for expansion. And when you get expansion, you get into all these other lovely things that people have been doing, like SOWs, etc. So look, it's something I've banged the drum about for a long time. Gary's been banging the drum. I mean, he's actually living it at the moment with his funnels and, his marketing and everything else. I think he's actually doing more marketing than Elon Musk at the moment. But we're killing it in that space, but with understanding the cost, right? Because as you've seen what the RDLC does, it's an iterative process. It's A, B, A, B, A, B. You find what works and you turn it up, you turn it off, you turn it into something that's going to make you money.